Welcome back to Special Edition. I'm very delighted to be having with us for more details over the inspection of Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli on the different projects in Al Bahira. Mr. Amr Abdulrahman, the journalist, the writer, and the political and economic analyst. Good afternoon, Mr. Abdulrahman.
Very good afternoon to you. Hello to you and to the dear viewers.
Right. We're talking about the inspection that included a review to the restoration of the historic city of Rosetta or Rashid, the project there, and also to other projects. What were the most important stops that attracted the eyes of the Prime Minister?
Well, I believe this is not the first tour and effort that is already accomplished by Mr. Prime Minister. In the past 10 days, we have witnessed more than an opening, more than a new projects that are being established and celebrated to be established on too many places in all over the governorate. Today, of course, there is a very important step, another step towards concentrating on the industrial sector, as well as opening the gates for more industrymen to be having their freedom to open and launch their own projects with the supervision of the state and with cooperation with the state. And of course, that gives hope for more expanding in that field, which is necessarily needed most to widen up the horizons of progress in Egypt, to make our economy built upon strong pillars. Economy and can never be established on strong pillars without mega and small and medium projects at all levels, at all fields, with a great and wide variation of the technologies. Of course, using the latest technology, using the latest measures all over the world, so we can connect our products with the market needs here in Egypt, and also the market measures all over the world. We need to cover up the needs of the domestic markets, the citizens' needs, and to live up the standards of exporting our products all over the world. We have our own strong connections, whether to the east or to the west. But of course, we need more efforts in that field to raise the level and according to the measures of the international markets. That's how we can make our own economy stronger, depending on our domestic capabilities. And that, of course, is a very important step to be taken, and it's just not the step of today. It's a repeating of the same steps each and every week, according to what happened in the past few months.
But let us also talk about the EDCO International Park, which is a very huge project with international cooperation between the best investment companies in the world.
Well, this is, of course, a symbol of the greater project should be established in Egypt with cooperation with the international expertise, with the cooperation with our own domestic experiences, and using the common interests, the common financial sources to strengthen up our economy throughout common established such projects with the foreign investors. That is a very important step to be taken. It's always a triangle how to build an economy, it should be built on a very strong triangle, which is domestic powers, domestic capabilities, domestic experiences, as well as the state supervision and taking part in each and every project, as well as the private sector, whether in Egypt or from abroad.
Right. Madbouli also stressed that Bahira is one of the largest and most resource-rich governorates in northern Egypt. How do you weigh the strong potential for industrial, probably agriculture and investment projects in Bahira?
Well, of course, the Bahira governorate is one of the most important places to be cultivated with projects at all levels, whether agricultural, whether industrial, or whether mixing between agriculture and industrial projects. We have potentials of all kinds. We have cheap working men for labor. We have the experiences, and we have, of course, the hopes and dreams for too many families that are seeking new work opportunities in such projects. Bahira, of course, is one of the most important governorates for our own exporting products, especially in the field of the crops. Too many crops are being cultivated there, and we can use the latest technologies, the latest researches, agriculture, of course, that was established and given by the scientists here in Egypt to connect the industrial level as well as the industrial, the agricultural, along with the scientific research, which is a very crucial and strategic to our own strategy to build our own economy.
Also, the Prime Minister inspected several summer workshops for children and youth. How do you view the importance of developing youth talents and expanding opportunities for learning?
It's connecting all sectors of all society. Any modern country today, according to the international measures, they share each and every sector of the society at all levels, men, women, children, youth, at large, whether in preparing the children for the market needs, or the industrial needs, or the agricultural needs. Then comes the sector of youth. With youth, of course, youth in Egypt are the largest sector in our own society, and of course, it should be concentrated on how to widen up the horizons of their potentials and their capabilities, their ways of thinking, how to make youth the most important pillar in building our own future.
Right. Also, the tour included inspecting the International Coastal Road, the upgrade project that was effected, and the strategic highway that connects Egypt's Mediterranean ports. What is your intake on this?
Well, this, of course, comes with the strategy on connecting the places that has witnessed important and strategic projects, along with the road net that is connecting those projects, as well as connecting the same projects to the markets, the main mega markets that all over the governorate. And that, of course, is a very important perspective to make it all clear in one vision, with different arms, with different levels that can serve one purpose, which is making our own economy stronger, making our own industry larger, and even to be spread all over the governorate, and opening the gates, of course, for any citizen who has a capital to use his capital and open his own project and connect and see what's the gaps For the small businessmen, it's important for them to discuss and to study which places, which points that has gaps in our own industrial field, so we can bridge those gaps with more projects and use each and every potential needed, so we do not do it all over and over again, the same projects. We need more variation, more projects that we have never witnessed before. We need pioneers in each and every field.
How do you weigh the service road and the company's road projects in EDCO that are enhancing the infrastructure and supporting the regional development?
Well, you can never separate infrastructure from the roads and the bridges and the connection between governorates and the mega projects all over the state, from Sinai all the way to Aswan, all the way to Alexandria, all the way to the Western Bank of Egypt. We need those infrastructure even more. We need even wider projects of the same aspect.
Right. At the same time, there were talks with the press about the efforts by the government to be able to provide best services for the low-income brackets and the role of Hayat Karima and Takaful and Karama. But still, the Prime Minister talked about some other steps to be taken. On top of them is the sanitation, the lack of sanitation in some villages, and he said that the government is working on it. How do you read the Prime Minister's words concerning the steps that are awaiting the third phase of Hayat Karima and other presidential initiatives?
Well, such initiatives are needed most, along with too many families all over the governorate, especially in Upper Egypt, especially in the country's governorate. We need more of the projects. We need more of the support, the governmental support for citizens, especially that we have witnessed how the prices were raising like hell, not just in Egypt, but all over the region and the whole world after the war that hopefully it ended for the time being between the U.S. and Iran. And of course, we expect for more projects at the same the same type, more initiatives to serve those sectors who are truly in need for the governmental support with many levels, whether with goods, whether with initiatives, whether with money support whatsoever. And of course, we expect the prices to be reduced in the coming days. Afterwards, a final resolution was declared concerning the war.
Right. At this note, we'd like to thank you so much, Mr. Amr Abdulrahman, the journalist, the writer, and the political analyst. Thank you, and you have